All right. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. What's happening? Tuesday, the 14th of July. What's going on? Welcome, Kevin Hawthorne on YouTube. Good to see you, buddy. Always the first one in. Checking in even before it starts. Good to see you, my friend. We'll get live on Instagram here. Live on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook this morning. Good morning, Ben Bryant. Good morning, Jing. Good to see you. How are things? I've been doing checking out TikTok more, so I see more of your stuff, Ben. So I got to do more on that. It's just another platform. Damn, it's a lot of work. Yeah, we get this remodel done. Shit's gonna change around here. How we doing, guys? Yeah, what's happening? Got a little rain. Got a lot of rain last night. Yeah, we needed it. We needed this rain. Too many nice days in a row, but it's gonna be nice today, tomorrow, and the next day. Yeah, Dave Howard, what is going on? I got my ceiling fan behind me. That the cap is not on yet because we need to poly the thing, but we're also gonna change them out. So. Good morning, Jace Hunter. What's happening? Howdy. Appropriate greeting from a Texan. Yeah, good to see you. Rain? Where? What are you talking about? No rain? Yeah, all of a sudden it was like somebody turned on the faucet last night and down she came. But that's all right. As long as it rains at night, I'm good. Good morning, Wendy. How are you? Shoot. Where are you? You got things to do over here. Come on now. Hey, before Bubba gets here and starts giving you a crap, can you put the link on for the retreat to attack? Maybe we can get that done this morning. We'll get the jump on Bubba. Yeah. 14th of July, almost halfway through. Yeah, Wendy and I sat down yesterday and we're just trying to figure out like move-in details and how timing and everything and what we want to do. We're getting there, guys. We got a bunch of more trim done. I wrestled a couple more doors to the ground yesterday and putting old doors, new doors and old openings and old doors and new, something like that. But some of this stuff is crookeder than an old fiddly duck. And it's the old putty and paint and make it what it ain't. So, which is hard for me because I like things to be precise. We had one door that we put in that's 2.5 inches short. Wendy's like, what are we gonna do? I said, we're gonna put it in the board stretcher. Glue a piece on the bottom, put some wood filler in it, and sand that baby up, and you'll never know the difference. Shoot. I sliced my finger while doing the caulking. I was caulking. Now I can't open my laptop. I can't do the finger thing for the ID. So I had to remember the password. Type that with my two middle fingers. Good morning, Sherry. What's happening? What's going on? Coffee's good. Weather's going to be good, I think. The rabbits have resurfaced. A double sighting, not last night, night before last. I forgot to mention it. So Greenleaf, you'll be happy to know that the rabbits are alive and well here in Sherman. Yeah, it hurt, Dave. It hurt me. You know when you get in a paper cut, like a paper cut slice, and you're slicing down, and it's slicing your finger, and you can't stop, and it's just getting worse and worse, and you just know it's going to be bad, and you just go, oh, don't look. Yeah, it's bad. It's almost as bad as a man cold. Thanks for the links, Wendy. I appreciate it. Where's Bubba, huh? I think he might be traveling. Anyway, good. We'll make fun of him today. Guys, welcome. Good morning. If you haven't been here before, if you're new here, I'm Bailey's dad. I'm Bob Turner. I own Summit Coaching and Consulting. I wrote a book, and it's called Finding Your Edge. And I try to blend all my lessons between 20 years in business as a contractor and blend that stuff with lessons learned on the endurance sport scene for about 15 years, developing mental toughness and just being a general consumer of endurance sport and all things related. So I have a lot of fun, and it kind of morphed into going live 565 days ago and have done it every day since. So I thank you for being here. I try to share some, personal growth stuff, business growth stuff, leadership, accountability, that kind of stuff, because I believe the life that you want isn't found by accidents, built intentionally, one decision at a time. Good morning, Paul Tarasuk and Bill Hillstrom. Yeah, Paul and Bill getting in here. Yeah, good to see you guys. Hey, whether you're an entrepreneur or a leader or someone, simply trying to become better, just a better version of yourself. My hope is that by spending a few minutes together this morning and every morning, it helps you find your edge. Okay. I talk a lot about that. And that's what this 10-day series is about. Okay. Day 565. But day 5 of this series, we've talked about responsibility, consistency. We've talked about preparation and focus. And today, I want to talk about relationships. Okay. Something super important. Okay. I always like to start by saying, hey, let me ask you something, right? Who helped you become who you are today? Who helped you become who you are today? I bet you didn't get here alone. I don't want to point at you guys because I get that Band-Aid on there. I bet you didn't get here alone, though, really. Like somewhere along the way, someone probably believed in you, took a shot on you. Someone maybe opened a door. Oh, there's Bubba. I thought we were gonna get rid of you today. Gonna go climb that mountain in Glacier. Yeah, I think a couple of guys I know are out in Glacier right now. I think Steve Bailey and his friend Jeff too are out there. So anyway, yeah, someone gave you a chance. Somebody challenged you. Someone encouraged you when you were ready to quit or didn't believe in yourself. And that is the power of relationships. Okay. And I think that's one of the greatest edges you can ever have. Someone commented on one of the summit things about it's who you know or the people that you know. It's about success, right? And I said, hey, pop onto the live. We're going to talk about relationships today. We live in a culture that celebrates that self-made person, right? The self-made success story, right? I'm from that mountain. Yeah. Got to be honest, guys. I don't believe there are that many truly self-made people. Okay. Because behind every successful business, there's a customer that trusted you and took a shot on you. Maybe there's a mentor that poured into you, a teammate that carried the load, okay, or a spouse that sacrificed or stood in the shadows so that you could shine. Or maybe it was a friend that encouraged you, or someone you look up to that just said, you're getting there, keep going, okay? Success has names and faces attached to it, guys. Okay, one of the biggest, the greatest mistakes people make is treating relationships like transactions. What's in it for me? What can I get? Instead of asking, how can I serve? Customer who took a shot at me. that could happen. Probably more likely Bubba than you, but you're too nice, Ben. I can see Bubba getting shot at. Good morning, Bradley Birch. How are you? Good to see you here, my friend. Yeah, keep on grinding. I know you're doing good things. Yeah. Think about people who walk into a room. Like I've always admired people who walk into a room and just simply make it better because they walked into it, right? They're celebrating other people's wins. Okay. They make connections. They gather people. They connect groups and people. They encourage. They give before they ask. Okay. That's leadership. And over time, those relationships become opportunities money can't buy. Okay, I always said, there's a certain value, and Ben, as you're in business for a few years, and Brad, guys that just jumped on, you'll see that if there's some value to having been in the business for a while. You've now created some relationships. People, utilize your services again, and they trust you, they know you, they like you. Okay, one of the things that I've appreciated most over the years is relationships with you guys. Like take Bubba for instance. Sometimes people think, well, Bob coaches and Bubba coaches. I mean, they shouldn't be talking to each other, right? Who's got more members? Who's getting more clients? Who's growing faster, right? We could have looked at it that way. We don't. Okay. Instead, we just ask each other, hey, how can I help you? How can I support you? How can I get more people in your community? What What can we do together, right? We just promoted each other's communities, okay? And just figured a rising tide lifts all boats, right? Cover calls for one another, that kind of thing. Share ideas, okay? We talk a lot, right? We encourage each other because we've always believed, like I said, rising tide lifts all boats. You know, that mindset has created a lot of opportunities neither of us could have built alone, okay? That's the power of relationships, guys. Travis says, make all the friends on the way up because you might need them on the way back down. Isn't that the truth, right? Yeah. Good morning, Roy Dahl. Good to see you. Yeah. Ben Bryant. What was some comments I got to stop. Oh, coffee's great this morning. Guys, think about it. If you're leading a team, remember this. People don't give their best because of your title, okay? They give their best because of the relationship that you've built with them, okay? Trust is earned. Respect is earned. Loyalty is earned. Good morning, Dustin Hippensteel. Every conversation, every follow-up, every promise you keep, every moment you listen, you're either making a withdrawal or a deposit, okay? The leaders who win over the long haul are constantly making deposits. And honestly, if you ask them about it, they would say, it's no big deal. It's just how I am. I just do that, you know? It's almost innate. So today I want you to do something simple, okay? Here's the homework. Dustin, you got in just under the wire to get the homework. Reach out to somebody today, guys, all right? Not because you need something, right? Hey, what can you do for me? Not because you're trying to sell something, just because you appreciate them. Just send a text, make a phone call, write the email. Just encourage someone. Hey, I see you. See what's going on. I see you're really trying. Reconnect with someone. Thank someone who helped you get where you are. Good morning, Rachel, and happy birthday. Good to see you, kid. I was hoping you'd be here this morning. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Everybody send Rachel a happy birthday. Yeah. 29 again, huh? Yeah. Guys, you never know how one conversation might change somebody's outlook, what it might mean to someone else. So have that conversation. You never know where it might lead. It's all about relationships, guys. And I don't mean that to say like who you know. Good morning, Pat Johnston. What's happening, brother? Yeah, it's Rachel's birthday. Today we're having cake. Yeah. Guys, your greatest opportunities will almost always come through people, not platforms. Okay? Not platforms. Remember this. Your network isn't your edge. The quality of your relationships is. The quality of your relationships is your edge, okay? Invest in people, cheer for people, serve people. Because at the end of the day, success is so much more meaningful when you have someone to share it with. Okay? I know so many more people that I can call friends, lifelong friends now, because over the past 5 or 6 years, I've just made an effort to increase my network. Okay? Yeah, speaking of relationships, what's up, Pat? Orange man. The man in orange. Careful. Oh, shoot. Hey, tomorrow, show up tomorrow at 8 a.m. We're going to talk about an edge that every successful person eventually develops, and that is called resilience. All right? None of us are getting out of here without having to be resilient. Okay? Like Travis said, it's not a question of whether you're going to get knocked down. Okay? It's just a question of what you'll do when it happens. Okay? How you're going to operate. Okay? So thank you guys for spending a few minutes with me today. I love you guys. I appreciate you being here. If this message helped you, please share it out. Send it to somebody in a DM if you don't want my face on your page. That's okay. I do have feelings, but you won't hurt them like if you don't do that. Okay. You never know whose life might change by sending them something like this and saying, hey man, just show up at 8. There's a bunch of us in there. If not for the content, the chat is a good time. Right? Before I let you guys go, just commit to reaching out to someone today. Just encourage them, check in on them, let them know that they're not doing life alone. Okay? We're all in this together. All right? Now go take care of business. Keep raising your standard. Keep finding your edge. All right? I'll see you back here tomorrow, day 566 of the hashtag Live 365. We keep stacking them up day after day. So have an incredible day, guys. I appreciate you all. Those of you that want to hear another boring update of the remodel, stick around. Okay, one of these days we'll do a tour. Today I'm gonna wrestle with another one of those poorly built 6-panel pine doors, pre-hung, but not pre-cased. And I put one in. Well, I started putting one in on Sunday. Had to walk away from it Sunday afternoon. Come back to it yesterday with a clear head and fresh legs. Thanks, Paul. The jams, twist, everything. It's got a bunch going on. Just crap. They charge a double for it today. So I was gonna do a post yesterday and light masonite on fire, but I said, nah, I'm not gonna do that. But a testament to my wit and wisdom and damn fine skills. I was able to get the door in there and it actually closes right. And it was probably the guy that framed the wall that made it the hardest. And I don't know who that framer guy was, but anyway, we got through it. Yeah, we're gonna skip day 666. Just say 667. I like that, Bubba. Yeah. So anyway, we got that trimmed out. Made another door work in a closet, so that works. And I've got another one of those pre-hung deals to wrestle with today, and hopefully that goes better because someone else framed that wall. Yeah, a little Memphis engineer work. And there's nothing a good swift kick can't help most times, right? But as I've gotten older, I've learned to just set the tools down and walk away for a minute, come back to it, go do something different. I have enjoyed coping the base again, so that was fun. It makes for a nice look. The best ones are always in the back corner of the closet, though. Like, damn, they're not fit together nice. Wow, there's going to be shoes piled up on that. Nobody's ever going to see it. So, yeah, we got the washer and dryer installed, hooked up, vented. That's done. Heat pump relocated into the basement. A lot of really good things happening this week. And we learned that our faucets that we bought are 4-inch centers and we need 8s. So that's okay. We can get some new ones, some different ones. But I think we bought those before we bought the counter. So an easy mistake. But duct tape works well for most things. Bought 2 extra boxes of flooring thinking I only needed 1, and I used all but 6 pieces. Like, comes in damaged. Those guys in the warehouse, and Dave, you'll appreciate this if you're still here. They drive the forks directly into the pallet of flooring, and then the best part was they dropped them down the side of the boxes and ripped open about 6 boxes and ripped the tongues off, so made them mostly unusable. They flipped the boxes over and put the cut and screwed up parts toward the middle so nobody could tell. So the pallet went out and landed here, and I had to sort through a bunch of broken flooring. So that was good. Yeah, it was good. Had a good time there. Wendy's done a lot of pre-painting base and case. She learned the fine art of spackling yesterday. She was not loving that. And there's plenty more to do. I said, basically, if I make a hole, you fill it. That's all there is to it. So those warehouse workers. Yeah. Tell me about it, Rachel. You've seen it. Actually, I half expected to open the boxes with the counters in them and see them cracked. But fortunately, knock on wood, although I haven't opened the splash yet. That's probably at 3 pieces. Anyway, spackling's easy. Sanding blows. Yeah. Get that lightweight stuff. You just hit it with a little drywall sponge or something. So got this beam above me here. I've got to, if you can see that, I got to, it's stained and we're going to paint it. And so I got to fill that. Got some handy dandy wood filler, and I'm actually, it's finished nailed together, but I'm going to put some trim screws in it so that when we wood fill it, it doesn't crack, so we can paint it up nice. Plaster paint, make what she ain't. Yeah. Right. The guy that used to work for us always just say, screw it, just spooge it. I'm like, what? Yeah, spooge it. Put some spooge on it, it'll be good. So go down to Home Depot. I need a case of spooge. Like, what are you talking about? Anyway, we're going to get a bunch more done today. We're getting close. So when we start having conversations about, what pictures are going where and all that, and I'll believe we're super close. Putty is my buddy. Yeah. Paint grade, baby. Paint grade. Spooge it. It's good. Paint her up. So yeah, we're getting close. This is getting fun now. I like the finished side of it. And honestly, with my hands and everything, the demo stuff was just I beat myself up pretty good. So my hand's still, it's coming around. My left one's coming around. The right one is mostly good, other than my finger. My mom said she loves how you entertain yourself, Bob. I do have a good time. Tell your mom I said hello. Anyway, guys, hey, I got things to do. I can't be hanging out with you all day. Appreciate you. Come tomorrow at 8 a.m. We're going to talk about, what are we talking about tomorrow? Resilience. Yeah. Bring somebody with you. Hey, it's Bring a Friend Day. So it looks good from my house. Yeah. Travis, you're about ready to bust out. Nothing new after 2. No more after 4. It's amazing anything gets done in the contracting world. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Do good things, and I'll see you in the morning. 8 a.m. Take care. We'll see you. Bye.